Hey guys, welcome. So I was pretty unsatisfied with, let me turn down the volume real quick. Alright, should be good. So I was saying, I was pretty unsatisfied with the stream we did earlier today. I wasn't very happy with it. So I figured we're not gonna do anything extra with this. I'm not gonna do my usual editing as we go in or anything. We're just gonna roll into this. I'm not gonna advertise or anything with this stream. We're just gonna get into this game and have some fun. So this is Monster Prom. I was watching people on YouTube, and it gave me the idea to play this. I was watching an older video of Snuffy, Nanners, drawing on blanks on names. The whole gang was playing it, and I thought, God, that would be really fun to play with friends. But for right now, I'm perfectly fine just playing it by myself and just streaming, maybe for like an hour or two, and then maybe hitting the hay. Or maybe get back on YouTube and then hit the hay. Oh shit, my phone's gonna die. Oh well, I'll deal with it later. Don't mind me. Nanners, Mouse, Iron Mouse, oh, what was his name? Dang it. It was Snuffy and, what was... Oh, I'm upset I can't remember their names. I was literally just watching the video before I got on. Oh, whatever. I do want to see them continue their playthrough, though. That would make me happy. Depending on how long this goes, because these games can be pretty long, we'll do Classic and then we'll do Second Term. I really like this game. I played it a bunch with my brothers. I might ask them to maybe stream with me and play with me. Maybe my brother's birthday's coming up. Maybe I'll ask him for his birthday if he wants to come over and we can play this and stream it. That might be cool. So we're gonna do First Term, and then full game takes about an hour. We'll do a short game. I am running a little bit. I'm a bit tired right now, so hold on. I need to look something up. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I'm editing the tag because I forgot they were from the older stream. Oh, hey, Blade Point has drops enabled. Oh shit, maybe we'll do a Blade Point stream at some point, and I'll enable drops. So I do like playing that game a lot on stream. But that's for another time. We're not doing that right now. Okay, take out the drops tab, because I don't want people to get confused. Take out the blind playthrough tab, and we'll just keep it simple. I'll put on the... We'll do like... I think that works. All right, let's play this. I'm not gonna read this stuff. I'm just a little too tired today. But I'll leave it just long enough that you guys can read in your heads if you want to. Now I'm gonna play as my favorite. I'm gonna play as the Frankenstein dude because I think he's cool. Oh, there it is. I don't really know who I want to go for in this playthrough. You know what would be fun? This game would be really fun with like chat could interact with stuff. They could like mess with your playthrough. I think that would be a really fun thing.
Huzzah!
Miranda, sweet mermaid princess who was cute as she was genocidal. Damien, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love for fire. Scott, werewolf athlete who's compassionate, has a rather small brain, and a stupidly huge heart. Layman? Hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor. Truly lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly, a party ghost with insatiable hunger for all wrong things.
What?
Vera, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense for business. I should probably decide who I want to go for off the bat, huh? I'm thinking maybe Damien. Maybe get the bromance. Thinking. I really like Polly, but maybe not. I think I'm gonna go with Damien. I'll go for like the bromance. One of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom dates. More daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them, conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid. Yeah, I think I made up my mind. I'm gonna go the bromance route. What is the social emoji? The emoji that speaks the truth to your soul. I gotta move the broadcast bar. Give me 2 seconds. It's in the way. Let's try and put it over here. Okay, yeah, that's not in the way. Snowman, because that motherfucker is the middle of the... This one's funny. I like this one. It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. Nah, the world is doomed, but I'll start investing in ships and start a profitable business for the soon-to-be... global warming isn't real, meant it. It's time to be a real hero. I'll lead a mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to the party. That one sounds funny. It's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have. Obscure 80s movie trivia. Sports things. How to set stuff on fire. I know who that is. Yep, that was easy. This is a later stream. A much later stream than usual when I do a second stream. So my brain's not all here. I'm gonna be much more tired, but I couldn't sleep anyways. So I figured why the hell not? Let's just mid-stream. Is that or watch YouTube? And I'm probably gonna do that after stream anyways. So you didn't see in Discord? I made a triple cheese layer popcorn. And it's fucking bomb. It's really good. So I thought there was a cool stat. Am I wrong? The boldness, creativity. It's been a long time since I played this. Fun. Do I rave? Let's go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. Sweet. You gain 2 charm. Later, you come across Damien and Vera in the hallway, holding a locker shut with all their strength. Locker has the sign that says "Nothing to see here," and is screaming. Shut the hell up, you. Adorable, filthy little. Oh, adorable, fluffy little. Oh, did they sneak a dog in? Damien. From somewhere within the locker, you hear my parents will pay anything before Damien kicks the door. Oh. They're bullying somebody. That's right. Adorable, quiet, fluffy. Who's going to say quiet if he knows what's good for him? You know, I don't really have a great track record with pets. Because your hair? Sure would be a shame if our new pet died before we could... Jesus, guys, come on. True joy of pet ownership. Oh my god. Exactly, the sweet, sweet bank account filling, filthy rich making joy of pet ownership. Are they blackmailing them for money? Whew. Surely you have lots of knowledge about pet care. Why not share some of it? You know what pets love? Hardcore death metal. All the time to drown out their noise. If you love something, set it free. Metal!
Fucking metal!
Yeah, perfect. Let's crank that shit. Damien pulls out his Banshee, his eye Banshee, and blasts some truly vulgar sludge core. Quickly, the cries of, "No, please, just help me," they're drowned out by the sounds of a Yeti playing the electric pickaxe. This is perfect cover of oh my god. Of comforting sound for sweet little Fluffy to be lulled to sleep by. Why is she blushing? Oh my god. Yeah!
That has been quite pleasing.
Yeah, do I want to order these Komodo dragon skin shoes in for 4-inch or 6-inch heels? God damn, you're brutal. Oh, the joy of knowing that the crime truly does pay. You gain 2 blownness and 1 fun.
Sure.
The bromance! It begins! Both the bros are here, sweet. Let me grab a bite of my popcorn. Shit. Where's my food real quick? Hold on. Man, that's yummy. You sit down to enjoy a nice normal meal at a spooky high cafeteria as usual. And then it's a spot. Little JK, something fucked up is always going on here. And today is no different.
Bro?
What is that outfit, man? Cool. Oh, hello! Did you want to come sit with us? Imaginary friend, no one else is here. Their imaginary friend roars and the whole cafeteria shakes. Okay. You have some smarts. You're probably going to figure this out pretty quickly. Why do we have a wild beast under our table? Why don't you take a guess? He's asking you to guess because we totally forgot our plan. Scott! No, we didn't. Shut the fuck up. We were going to teach it the piano. Or maybe saxophone? Saxophone's pretty funny. I lost my notes. No worries, no notes needed. You know exactly what they should do with this wild beast. Do I? The wild beast should be the new school mascot. Put him on a sports... Okay, that sounds pretty cute, actually. That would be pretty funny. Imagine it was like a pom-poms or some shit. That actually could go pretty well for the school. So you obviously brought such a beast to the kitchen to turn into the next Monster Chef champion, so you can split the big Monster Chef cash prize. Oh. No, that sounds way cuter. I know we're trying to romance Damien, but in the long run, that sounds way fucking cooler. Go team, go! Oh, that's a great idea. I'm pretty sure Spooky High already has a mascot. But you know what? They say, the more mascots, the merrier. I really don't think they say that. Well, they should. If most schools had only one mascot, having multiple mascots would be one more thing that makes our amazing school even more extra special. I can see it now. The Spooky High wild beast that Scott and Damien kept under a table. My fucking god. I don't think anybody would say that. Rah, rah, rah! Wild beasts! Eat the other team and make a feast. I mean, it rhymes. It sounds cool. I'd cheer that. Rah, rah, rah! Wild beasts! Eat the other team and make a feast! And try not to get an infection from the yeast. Ew. Okay, maybe keep that last part out. Actually, that chant is pretty dope. Yeah, see? Thank you, tons. The wild beast mascot surely will be fun. Is everything you say a chant? You ask me, I owe you one. If you were to nitpick, you could point out that tons and one and fun don't actually rhyme, but why would you nitpick such an adorable and genuine display of affection from darling Scott?
Sure.
Let's hit up the rave. It's nighttime. If the fucking thing would work. Oh, it's not. I was trying to aim it towards the rave. It's up and down. Nice. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there's like 300 people. Someone summons demons from the nightmare dimension. Consequences might distort the fabric of reality. So, but who cares? It was a pretty rad rave. You get too fun. After your... That's a chanting? Counting? After after counting and covering your money, hoping to find an extra $1 when suddenly, oh, I was so confused. Why are you wearing an orange, dude? That's really weird. All right. Hey, look here. Look what I have. Isn't it shiny? Scott holds aloft a roll of duct tape, which you concede is indeed shiny. Listen, I'm not saying that we tied up Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor. I'm just saying that the tape is crazy strong. And if you wanted to wreak some havoc, the school Crazy Martin might be a little tied up. Oh, shit. Okay, thank the triple goddess. We spent months tracking that. Our thing? It's so cool, right? We have a thing, and it's our thing, and it's the best thing, and it's ours.
We must save the world.
Oh. You fools! That duct tape of retribution. It's the only thing, the only adhesive that can hold... What the hell? Speak English, goddammit! Bathazir? The Destroyer? Whom we might detain in order to save the world? Well, saving the world is good. I just liked it because it was cool and shiny. You can have it. No, wait, Scott. They're probably just making that shit up because they want to take the cool thing from us. Bathazir the Destroyer? Obviously fake. Why, I've never heard of him. We had 3-hour-long lecture on Bathazir the Destroyer in our homeroom yesterday. You're right, Damien. They must be lying. I think we should remember that.
Always the same with you.
You were at the sports practice and Damien was asleep at his desk. After we heard about the threat Bathir posed, we took it on ourselves to journey deep into the dangerous Halos Ma to bring back the holy duct tape of retribution, only to discover it was already gone. Oh, the dungeon of Holos Ma. That was where we were. We took a wrong turn on our way to the English class and got totally lost. Somehow we went in some kind of maze. Anyway, we saw the stick of tape and thought we might as well take it. And now it's fucking ours, so you can't have it.
Try not to get killed soon.
Can't you be more obvious? Or can't you be more oblivious? Hand over the tape, or we'll be forced to use force and take it by force. Yikes, it looks like the situation's getting out of control. You better step in before someone or some duct tape gets hurt. That's a lot of dialogue. Ugh. Vodka sauce?
Enough of this.
Scotch tape? Because it's named after him? That's funny.
Nice try.
Yo!
Yo, no one comes for my friend or his tape. You want to dance? Let's go. The room is suddenly on fire. Oh, he lit everybody on fire. Seems like the whole showdown could have been avoided if Damien and Scott just downloaded the map on their phones. They really do get lost. Excuse me. Now I don't have anything anymore. I don't have my thing anymore either, thanks to fucking... Hey, you shut up. At least I tried. You start to explain that you genuinely, totally, completely thought you were... shut up. You lose -2 fun and 1 Multus. Damn.
Sure.
Well, that could have gone better. How was I supposed to know it was gonna go that way? I guess I'll check out class today. Sometimes after all the monstrous nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forgot that attending class is supposed to be primary activity at the high school. You gain 2 smarts. Pretty soon, you're fast asleep having a wonderful dream involving caterpillars and maple syrup. Okay. Not gonna judge you for a weird dream, but that's a weird dream, dude. Ooh, excuse me. Suddenly, Polly and Damien are in your dream with you, and except they're not. They're not naked like they usually are in your dreams. Alright, dude.
Bye.
You wake up. Need your help. You're goddamn narcoleptic. You wake up just in time, and Damien was about to give up and start hitting you with a desk. Why, dude? Why are you gonna wake me up like that? Not cool. Alright, here's the situation. Mr. Boogeyman just passed out a pop quiz on the history of misunderstood abominations. This is bullshit. I don't even do regular quizzes, so obviously we're gonna ask to copy your tests. But you've been asleep the whole time, which is honestly a pretty rad move, but it doesn't help us, so who should we copy instead? Layman. Vampire Boy. About to tell them if you can't sleep through this class, they can't talk this much during a test. It's probably not a very serious class. But this is clearly an opportunity to score some points with these two, so you give them some top-notch advice. Yep, Layman, easy. Yeah, I mean, that's easy choice. Sick, another excuse to take a pitch. Oh, that's brutal, man. Nerd boat, give us your answers before I make you eat a bicycle or whatever dumb shit it is that you like. Should I be a good cop here to balance out your bad cop act? What? A good cop? You guys know the answers are all upside down at the bottom of the page, right? I mean, the answers are never spicy and harvest the emotional, unstable were-rabbit. Thanks, Lamb. You're the best. Was that good cop? How do you even do that? Polly spends the rest of class explaining being nice to Damien, while Lamb just rolls his eyes dangerously hard. You gain 2 charm and 1 smart. Cool. That was easy.
Sure.
Creativity and money is 5. Them sitting at the same bench together? Huh. Sure, I guess. You just sat down to eat with Damien and Layman. Well, to eat with Damien Layman, just taking pictures of his food. With a leather-clad figure drops from the air vent into your tail. It's Slayer. Sorry, Damien's not taking pictures of food. It's just Layman. Layman? I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Prepare to die!
Oh. Lunchtime's over, dirtbags. Time to die. This always happens when we sit together. Your death-based rhetorics is offensive. Don't spoil my food pick. Oh, I'll spoil more than your food pick, Count Stinky Lop. I'm about to spoil your face. Just his though, right? Both of your faces. Fuck. The Slayer is right between the 3 of you, and you can't save Layman and Damien. But if you act fast, you might be able to save one. Oh, that's fucked up. I've been waiting this whole moment. I've been waiting for this moment your whole life. Flip the table for justice. All right. Table flip! Normally when you flip tables, it's out of anger or mischief, but this is about to be the most righteous table flip you've ever performed. No, my footing. No, my artfully arranged cafeteria food. Yes, fucking up school property. Let's go. The Slayer ends up pinned under the table, along with Layman. Damien jumps down there and starts punching indiscriminately, not caring who he hits. Alright, this is pretty fucking cool. So you know, just another normal day for Damien. That's pretty fucking cool. I never felt so alive. Offensive. Whatever, let's flip all the rest of the tables in this cafeteria. Wow, the flipping's good. You're talking my language, dude. Let's go. Cause mayhem and mischief. I think I accidentally mixed the 2 words together. You righteously flip every table in the cafeteria. With each table you flip, you find Damien is flipping a little more for you. Alright, that was fun. I enjoyed that day.
Sure.
Since we're halfway through the week, I'm actually gonna spend today getting money. Library. You spent that day you spent some time on the library's PCs mining some Bitcoin. This is supposed to have something to do with solving something, but you don't care. But you guess nobody actually has a fucking idea how it really works. So anyway, you gain 2 Bitcoin, which actually equals to about... Oh! Which unfortunately is equal to about 2 monster dollars. Oh. Well, that sucks. You spent the last half of your hour arguing with Lehman. Layman? Who fucking cares? About which celebrities are into... What the fuck is that? Polo dilates? And he's about to put an end to it. Okay, this is going nowhere. Let the internet be our judge. Hey Damien, lend me your phone. I need to check out something. Hey. What's this? Most fabulous pixie hairstyle is for spring-summer seasons. Gah! Oh, Damien is checking out fabulous hairstyles? Let me see. You don't even have hair. You have ghost hair. You can literally make it in anything you want. But, I mean, I guess you have hair. That's so sweet. I want to see. Gah! Okay, it's clear Damien is losing his shit over this, and you feel kind of responsible, so the least you can do is handle some damage. Control by stopping Miranda or Polly from seeing his phone too. Divert their attention by making money rain. Turn Damien's phone into a bird. What? I guess I could. I just made money. I guess I could throw some money around. Before they can see Damien's screen, you pull out some money from your pockets and start throwing it in the air. Unfortunately, you're like super poor, so you only have change. Oh, what the fuck? Alright, okay, I see you. Oh, what the fuck? It's just doing. Stop throwing coins at us. That's right, peasants. I know I'm poor, but I'm throwing coins at you. Cause fuck you. Yes, how's it feel? You have coins thrown at you. Yes, fuck you. It's also a distasteful display of your... Fuck you guys. Okay. Oh, man. Stop hitting us in the face with your worst qualities. God. Also, stop hitting us in the face with coins. It's not nice. You don't know what to do with your reflex response. It's to throw even more coins at them. Yes! Fuck you for making fun of me for being poor. Have even more coins to the face. Fuck you. I'll teach you to call me poor, Miss Rich Princess. Ah. Why do you have so many coins? Stop it. Damien punches you in the head. You fall. Nice punch, Damien. Normally I would be against violence, but this case, your violence put an end to that stupid coin. I mean, they didn't look at his phone, so fuck it. To be fair, you were being a danger to yourself and others, so at least there's that. You still lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. What the fuck? Oh, come on! Well, that sucks.
Sure.
Hey, stranger.
It's been a while. I missed you. It's okay if you can... It's okay, you can look at my stuff. Has flames in the skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison, and make it everyone your bitch, and then murder them too. Take badass shit too. Too poor for the penguin mask. Remember when these used to be cool? Now they aren't? That's so ridiculous, right? That they're still fun in their own twisted way. A sexy fake Latin accent. I guess this one?
Thank you.
Sure.
They're sitting together again? Okay. When you reach Liam, Damien's table, you find its absence of food, but covered in paperwork. What the fuck? Where's the food, dude? Do I really need all these special forms? Can't we just write death threats on regular paper? What? Dude, guys, it's lunchtime. Put this shit away. Last time, Damien. Why do you gotta use big words, man? But then oh my god. These are all big fucking words. What is wrong with you? Can't you use normal words? What if we wrote death threats on really fancy paper? Liam turns to address you. As you can see, my mastery of real politics. What? It's caused me to embrace an unlikely ally in my quest for reform. I have no idea what the fuck he's saying. I just want the cafeteria food to stop being so fucking boring. Oh, is that what you guys are doing? Oh. Okay. I'll help, yeah, sure. I'm passionate about food. You see, our interests are aligned. I too desire for a menu less pedestrian. Sure, either way, we're stuck on the last bit. We know we want the menu to change, but we don't know what we want to change it to. Yes, we have indeed encountered a culinary block. Perhaps you can suggest something appropriately artistic? Fuck that. A bowl of knives! Lots of knives! The essence of knives in a bowl. Now that's interesting. Knives seems a bit... You wanted a single sprig on a plate. Dude, that's boring. We'll see. Oh, I don't know what that word is. When I'm stabbing faces with a bowl full of knives. You don't know what means. No, neither do I. What the fuck does that mean?
Rad!
No, but I know how funny it'll be when I watch a bunch of nerds try to finish a knife bowl. Yeah. Damien application to add knives to the menu is a success. He starts holding a daily knife eating contest. There are no winners, except Damien, who thinks it's hilarious, and you, who came up with this. I also think it's hilarious.
Sure.
You know what? I want to go back to gym. Let's do another gym. Good day, epic dodge match. Fuck. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense that both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team's leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team, and their spirit is fueled by determination. And you know determination, you can never lose. Finally, you win and take 2 charm from the other team's leader. She is now a bit less fabulous. Hell yeah! Oh, son of a bitch, my batteries are low. It's later when you're minding your own business and you're definitely not doodling pictures of Damien in your notebook. When you see Damien making his way over to you, and at which point you definitely do not need to hide your drawings. Are they nude? Because you seem to think about these characters nude a lot. So here's the thing. You know how I think most people are pretty much 100% off of fuck doors? I actually think you're only 70% off of fuck door tops. Well, that's pretty good. Hell yeah. In fact, I actually think you're kind of rad. I've been meaning to get a new tattoo since nothing as rad as sticking needles into yourself. To create a permanent image on your skin. Fucking never. And I thought maybe we could get matching tattoos if you come up with something rad for us. Oh my god, it's your chance to once and for all convince Damien of how awesome you are. Don't fuck this up. It's times to suggest the baddest, raddest, maddest tattoo of all time, which is... this one. Oh my fuck. That is the most metal thing. I didn't even have to look at the bottom one. I already knew. Why would I get a secret cover tattoo? That's fucking lame. I made a good choice with you. Maybe the pentagrams that are pentagrams could be made of pentagrams that are pentagrams. You really like pentagrams, huh? Okay. And the fire can be sentient, and the pentagrams can hate the deadbeat uncle. And the guns end up on the TV because they won't eat their vegetables. You have some issues, don't you, man? Alright. Pentagrams are also ex-convicts. This will be the raddest tattoo ever. Let's go get them right now, and then have them on both of our bodies together forever. What? You're about to get badass matching tattoos with Damien? That's crazy. Bro tattoos. This is the raddest, coolest, dopest, most lit thing to ever happen. And now, you'll be tied together for eternity. Or, you know... You gain the sickest tattoo of all time, as well as +2 boldness and +1 charm. Fuck yeah. Bro tattoos. Matching bro tattoos. The Monster Prom. I figured we'd stream for a couple hours and then I'd go to bed. We'll do second term next time. I want to do another short game. And then I think I'm going to go for...
Sure.
I think I'm gonna go for someone I don't usually go for. Question is, what stats do I need? Which one is the coolest mythology creature? Visible hand of the free market. A 6. That one's gonna give me. It's not cool. I keep thinking it's a cool stat. Exposed? Which god do you pray to each night? Oh my fucking god, that's the picture. That one sounds cool. What cafeteria would you use to name your children? Just a swear word? That's gotta be Damien. I bet that's Miranda. That feels like Layman. That feels like Scott. Oh, that's Polly. Oh, that makes so much more sense. Okay. Too much work. Polly is a bit lazy. Yeah, that makes... I didn't think about that.
Sure.
I guess we're doing the Miranda route. Okay, that's not who I wanted, but I figured that little boost at the beginning makes it a lot easier, so... I'm eating, so you guys can breathe. Mine's the karma, no!
Yuck!
Oh, that was a big bite. But I simply do not understand this art you are describing. You say that the art piece is in the bathroom? I took way too big of a bite. For the 100th time, the art piece's experience of going to into the bathroom, thinking it's an art piece. The artist purposefully gave the room number of the bathroom as the room number for the exhibit, even though there was a whole room full of his paintings elsewhere in the building. It was renovating. It certainly seems very complicated. Personally, I prefer the exoplanet sculptures of the Tarian 5th Dynasty. You know, the main man in the moon, the face of Mars, all of Pluto. The art is such a grand scale.
So mainstream.
Wow, that's not art. That's populism. At its worst. I don't understand anything you just said. Well, I don't think that the bathroom business sounds like art. But how are we supposed to discuss art if we can't even agree on what it is? Well, if only someone would come along and provide a satisfying definition of art, I would be so pleased. You've got this, no problem. It's so simple. I don't believe that at all. So I guess this one?
How majestic.
But the top one's also, I think, is true. Just not the way I would talk about it. The art is a way for people to make more art expensive, but it's a bit depressing way to think about it. You want to hear my take on art? Art is, art should be something that another person says and says, wow, and inspires them. And then they take your art and, not I take it, but like, they build off it. Because art, at its purest form, is always something someone else will take inspiration from and then build off that. And that's why art never dies. Red rocks before... I guess that's a way to look at it, yeah. After that, he was able to sell it for $1 trillion doubloons. Martin wasn't happy about it, but you know what they say. Sometimes we must suffer for other people's art. That, That's last bit is only part of what you're saying. That I agree with. Really? You agree with that? So that's what happened to life on Mars. You gained some new knowledge about the solar system and also gained 2 smarts and 1 charm. Interesting.
Sure.
Sorry, I had a piece of popcorn stuck in my throat. Holly and Liam are hanging out. Demon and... Wow, that's an interesting combo. Really? You two? Huh. No sooner as you sat down, Damien and Miranda at table, they are haunting... there's a haunting melody that fills the ear. It's a melody of cold northern peaks, sweetness, and a supple bovine treat, that song of the Ice Cream Wizard! He's here! He's here! I'm going to eat so much ice cream and then puke on someone I don't like. Oh goodness, the Ice Cream Wizard only comes but once per solstice? During the hour of the ascended pancake? You see an old dude in a floppy blue hat pushing a refrigerator cart with "This shit magic" painted on the side. This shit magic! This shit the best goddamn ice cream you ever had. Man, you don't have this ice cream, you never had ice cream. This shit magic. I the solstice magic ice cream wizard. And you gotta have some of this shit. Oh, yeah. This shit bomb. Why the fuck do I keep getting Discord notifications? Binging me, ding dong bong on the Discord. I hear it, but I don't see it. I'll just mute my computer. Hold on. There we go. No more ding-a-ba-dang-a to ding-a-ba-dang-a to bing bangs. Ugh, so many great options to choose from. Should I get a Mega Bar or a chocolate boomstick? Oh, Mega Bar sounds good. The chocolate boomstick is what I'd get, probably. But I'm out of fear of death. Frozen Cobra? Frozen Cobra. Berserker Berry Blitz. Arisen's Frozen Treats. turn me into a frog of some... Whoa, hold on. Take it back. Wizard's frozen treats involuntary turned me into a frog for some reason. Perhaps I simply have not tried the right one yet? But which one to try? If someone would suggest the solution to me that's truly the most difficult problem I have ever faced. Try the Sugar Blasted Prince Lips. Beat them up and take them off this ice cream. I guess Sugar Blasted Prince Lips? But of course! I always have to find a prince to kiss me out of being a frog. Why not cut out the middleman? Prince Lips? Gross. I've already got a pair of those attached to my face. What? Where? Here, where my mouth is. Wait, Damon, you're a prince? But you hide it so well. Gee, thanks. Wait, Damien's a prince? Huh. Didn't know that. Miranda's not paying attention. She's already traded the ice cream wizard several gold ingots for a pair of sugar breast. Wait, gold ingots? Whoa! Dude, that's a lot of money. Oh my, I can't taste the I can taste the enchantment already. I'm scared of what? Weird? Okay. Miranda finishes the Prince Lips in 3 graphic smooches. Afterwards, her lips are pretty cold, and she invites you to help her warm them up. Okay.
Sure.
Ben fucking tastic. Jelly Butt Crush. 420 backers, 29 days to go. Back that shit. Remind me later. Yeah, you spent some time on the library's PC managing your start picker. You just deceived lots of people with video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain... That's a lot of money, but almost everything goes to cover the cost and you keep only a few bucks. You're gazing dreamily at Miranda when a flash of otherworldly light blinds you. Your vision clears and you see a great rift has opened in the time and space, and standing in the middle of it is...
Greetings, my love.
It is me, the Prince of the Otherworld, and I am here to fulfill an ancient prophecy. He's wearing a shirt that says "Send nudes." In like the Star Wars font. Kind of. Oh my god.
Oh, how majestic!
A prophecy? How exciting and regal. What sort of prophecy is it? It's a prophecy of love. Oh boy, here it comes. Legend foretells of a great beauty with hair of an angel and scales of fish. A beauty who I'm destined to marry. But that sounds like a perfect description of me. Could it be that I am the great beauty described in your prophecy? Well, yes, that's sort of what I'm trying to imply. Now come here with me to my realm where may plan a magnificent wedding. You can't let him get away with this. But what prophecy is hard to argue with? The only argument you can think of is the hair of an angel? Ha! Surely Miranda has the hair of a goddess. This one? It's true. The very hair you look upon was stolen and grafted from the scalp of the fetus herself. Daddy really does insist on the best hair for all of his children, even if it angers the gods. Oh, well, perhaps the prophecy was spoken metaphorically. And yet, technicalities are very things these stories prophecies are turned upon. Oh, alas. Would that I could find a princess with less perfect hair. Princess flees, though, his betrayal to go trolling for more princesses. Miranda glows with pride, and you gain 2 smarts and 1 charm. And the phone number of her hairstylist. Cool. Well, maybe I'll check out that hairstylist. I will compliment whoever did all these lines and stuff, because they knew really big words, and it's very impressive. I just feel bad that I'm not the best at these like big words, unfortunately. Miranda, oblivious to everything else that's happened, approaches you weeping. Have you seen the news? Oh, look at that outfit. That's cool. The most dreadful thing has happened. The Lemurian monarch has been overthrown. King Kraken no longer sits upon the throne of the gold and the baby skulls. Those filthy I don't know what that word is. Are saying he stole their daughters and ate them, their sons, forced everything to work for free in the uranium mines. So he made a few shared financial decisions, and that's no reason to dispose him. If some innocent kidnappings and slave laborers were enough to get the peasants in uproar, I shudder to think of my own kingdom. Do you think my people might resent being forced to hold up the corner of the palace where their foundation is crumbling? Do you think that the 100% income tax and the random cannibals we fire into the villages might be taken as something other than the expressions of goodwill? Good lord. Oh no. Could this plague of civil unrest infect my own domain? Ah, perish the thought. I am inconceivable. Console me. How might I safeguard my kingdom against the fate of a good King Kraken? Duh, replace all your subjects with mindless robots. No, that might backfire. Give all your subjects belly rubs. Fishes love belly rubs. Oh, that might not work either. My only worry about this is it'll backfire. Add this one, I guess. No, they don't. No, they don't. Fishes hate belly rubs, which is what makes this perfect plan. Oh, because of torture. Okay. Well, at least it works. It's better than the robot thing. I figured they would end up revolting. I have my royal henchmen spread throughout the kingdom, rubbing every belly in sight. A fish's belly houses its most delicate sensory organs. They'll be overcome with pain and terror, which will remind them of what unites them all. The ability to be murdered at any time by me. Oh no, the Yanderites. Oh god. Why am I trying to date you? Oh, this is a bad idea. I would never have hit upon this idea without your clever advice. You truly are wise. What am I saying? Is that whatever... What am I saying? Is that whatever... Acro... I didn't understand any of that. Okay, whatever. This pissed you off anyway. You drown your guilt in whiskey and gain 2 boldness and 1 fun.
Sure.
Who the hell is that? As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware. Oh, what's this one for? That's the forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers. And this one? That's the turning fork. It's a fork making sure all your other silverware is turned to a mirror as it's proper. What's this one? That's the dairy knife? It's for milk? Wow, do people even invent new silverware? All the time, but none of them are any good at it. It would take geniuses of a true stability to improve on existing canon. A genius of true stability. Are your middle fucking names? You suggest the ultimate new silverware. The salad harp. The salad harp sounds fucking cool. A harp for salad? Why? Has no one ever thought of this before? Because it's hard to eat salad without heart? Certain. Who said it? Who said anything about eating? Isn't that what silverware is for? Perish the thought. The true purpose of silverware is to give your hands something to do while you're elegantly avoiding your food. And nothing is more elegant than playing a subtle lament on a harp while your serfs eat your salad for you. Okay. My serfs will finish my lunch for me. I'm off to have a harp commissioned. Miranda takes your harp shopping with her in a real bonding experience, after which you both ignore a salad together in a fancy restaurant. I think she's converting me. Oh god, this was a mistake. Also, her big words are hurting my brain. But at least it's not Liam's big fucking words. Oh god. I guess I'll try and get more money. That day, you spend more time on the library's PC mining some Bitcoin. This is supposed to have something to do with... I've already read this before in the last one. You notice Polly bent over her phone while Miranda tries to peek over her shoulder. Something really interesting must be going on Polly's phone. When you get closer, though, you see that Polly's just on horny dating app, TM. Again, swiping right on everybody. Miranda seems entranced, though, and a little worried. Whoa, what did you say this was called again? Horny dating app, TM? And it's an app for finding true love? Polly, don't tell her lies. Sure?
How majestic.
But I never knew. I've spent countless hours going to royal balls and kissing frogs and pretending to be a magical slumber. When I could have simply been using this app? I mostly just use it for collecting dick pics. Of course you do, Polly. Of course you do. What are these, dick pics? Tokens of affection, or, alas, to be so far behind in my quest for love? I am 19 years old, practically an old maid, and only now learning of this? Oh, how I will never make up for the lost time. That seems like something more she'd be into. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh yes, of course. I will simply purchase the app and require of all of its most attractive and heroic users to date me. It is excellent how my father met my mother, except with the laden ocean instead of a horny dating app. Polly, I will give you $230 million for the horny dating app. She doesn't own it, Miranda. I mean, okay, but like I don't actually own that company. What do you mean? I thought you said you had the horny dating app. Yeah, on my phone. I have a copy of the app. I don't own any successful internet startups. Oh, yes, I had forgotten you were poor. I'm so sorry. It's cool.
I must depart.
Well, anyway, I'm off to buy horny dating app now. Goodbye. Have fun? Question mark? Now might be a good time to uninstall horny dating app from your phone. Meanwhile, you've gained 2 creativity and 1 smarts. We might have just ruined that for Polly. Oops, but it was a good idea.
Sure.
In the library, huh? So we can't make money today. Or can we? I guess we haven't got an auditorium yet. Let's try that out. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative... My fucking god. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Heck yeah, we do. After rehearsal, you notice Liam, Polly, and Miranda staying late. You expect this from Liam, but Polly and Miranda? Something's up. No. We need something transcendent. Something fresh. Liam gives us both back rubs. It's neither of those things. Whatever. I don't like your tone. Honestly, I don't know why either of you even signed up to help with the intermission performance. Principal Grant Spider said I could do this instead of taking the math academics at the school. are a joke, and it's awesome. Intermission performance. Paulie told me we're coming here for back rubs. Well, you're both here now. We've got to make up the best of this. We gotta make the best of this. Let's give the audience the best 13 minutes of their lives. A rousing speech? You have my scepter. You know what? That does sound fun. Let's do it. So, any ideas? No. How are we gonna do a great performance if we don't even know what we're going to perform? That is a good question. Reenact Snow White. Miranda can be Snow White, and Liam can be the prince, and Paula can be every single other character. These are both good. Except the whole Miranda, or no, because Polly won't even commit. There's no way. Let's, this is a toughie. Literally just, I'm gonna go with the safe bet. Yes, the role I was born to play, literally, prophecy foretelling that I will one day fall asleep after an allergic reaction to an apple. Are you sure Polly can play all those roles? There's at least 7 other. Hell yeah, I finally get a use for all these false beards I've been collecting. Why do you have so many false beards? What the fuck? I mean, I won't question it. That's pretty funny. And all these... In that case, we have a cast. All we have to do is spend some time ruling a small kingdom, of course, to get into a character. Oh yeah, you can use Lemura. Father just had their old prince executed. You kick back to watch them rehearse. Polly pulls out like 20 fake beards from God knows where, and you gain 2 fun and 1 creativity. Fuck yeah.
Sure.
That's cool. We arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down while Miranda stares horrified at her tray. What's wrong, Miranda?
Yeah.
Isn't it obvious? Right here on my tray. It's fish sticks. Yeah, fish sticks Friday. Isn't it great? It's not great, Scott. The fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of the air people.
What?
Air people? His stupid face is like my favorite. It makes me giggle. Yes, do you not know of the air people? The merfolk's most hated rivals? Don't you read the news? Yeah, sure, because I totally know how to read. What? Well, I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It's high treason. Oh, but I've been looking forward to Fish Stick Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any? He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth. Or do you feel like you've got a better answer to settle this argument? Haven't you heard, Scott? Fish sticks make you worse at sports. Oh, no, not Nerdo Flurvin and Bardo Paflorin. Those are 2 of the worst ones. Do air people want me to be bad at sports? Oh my god, her fucking yandere eyes. Of course they do, Scott. Air people hate sports and sportsmen. It's one of the most loathsome things about them. Aside from their feet? Feathers? Oh, feathers. Oh, air people are bird people. Oh, I got it. Okay. And their socialism. Well then, I'm not gonna eat any more fish sticks ever again. Fish stick Friday. More like fish stick Friday? Yeah, man, I gotta go tell the rest of the little pack about this. Scott runs off to spread anti-air people propaganda. And Miranda gives you the most regal smile. Oh no, what have we done? I feel bad. He just wanted to eat some fish sticks, man. I feel like,
sure.
I feel evil. Poor Scott. Pushing the propaganda. I don't really know what stats you need to go to prom with Miranda, so I'm just gonna keep getting money. Poker face. That day you spent some time on the library's PC playing some good old online poker. Hell yeah. Texas Hold'em. Blackjack. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain 2 money. Yeah! You run into Miranda accidentally, and it's clumsy yet kind of cute and romantic. For a second, you suspect she resends it. Hi, it's so funny running into you here. So random. Totally didn't purposely try and find you. Anyway, I've been wondering. I got my weekly allowance today, but I can't come up with anything fun to do. It's not much, just a million. Oh my god, do you know how much I could do with $1 million? But perhaps we could come up with something together. She'd like this. That's hard to do with millions, silly. Although we could purge it on a dime. Well, I have to get creative. Unless homeless pies? Bash denizens with sticks? Ah, let's do it. All night with daggers while they sleep. Your first date, and it's at night? Way to go. You gained 2 boldness and 1 smarts. Wow. That went really well, huh? Well, let's go for it. Miranda, will you be my prom?
Sure.
Will you be my, genocidal queen? I guess?
Ah, disgusting!
Don't miss me. Disgusting.
Wow, we didn't have enough. Maybe we didn't have enough charm? That's crazy. We have like 15 smart, 12 creative, and 13 money. You'd think that would be enough. Most kingdoms invaded, most likely to devour his own children. Jesus! That sucks. I thought for sure we had 3 new images in art gallery. I have almost like every single one. That's crazy. There is secret endings too. Man, that sucks. I thought for sure we'd get that one. Alright, I've got maybe enough energy for like 1 more. This one's probably my favorite ending. I got this one. And this is probably my favorite. When I played this a long time ago. Not on stream. But I did this solo run. And yeah. I've had this as my back run a couple times on my Xbox. And I really, really like this ending. It really is still my favorite. Here, I'll full screen it for you guys. I did say that we'd play one second term DLC run before I done stream, and then we're gonna do that. But I am definitely feeling it. So I'm gonna take my night meds real quick, actually. Before I pass out. Alright. Alright. Let's try and do somebody we haven't done yet. Let's try and do the computer. Or Scott. I don't think I've ever tried to do Scott before. But yeah, I have. I got turned on by Scott. Let's do the computer. I don't think I've ever actually tried to go for the computer yet. If you go back in time, what's one thing you would tell your younger self? School is outdated. We need a new school system ASAP. How to correctly punch a crocodile without terrible consequences. Isn't that... Holy shit. That's charming? That feels like Zoe. That's Polly. Me. Surprisingly, I'd try that. I'd eat that one. That one's good too. I don't know what the hell that is. Plutonium's gotta be the robot, huh? Yep. Meat. Okay. No, it was Miranda was the gummy bears one. Wow. That's Zoe. Yep. Easily. Anything anime related is instantly Zoe. You wonder why she's my favorite waifu in this game. It's anime related. That's Damien. That's Scott. That's gotta be the snake lady. I can't remember her name. That's Polly. Yep. This is the robot snacker. Let's do the robot and Zoe. I'm always down to hang out with Zoe.
Sure.
11 smarts, 5 boldness. Let's try to increase our creativity. Let's catch the tail end of the class. Zoe and calculus. But students' ex-teachers fanfic is super overdone and makes me really uncomfortable because it's like the imbalance of power. Like, could you imagine how problematic it would be if PGS hooked up with one of us? Yuck.
Server error.
I cannot seem to recall what Principal Giant Spider looks like anyway. Image not found. Oh yes, the joys of new students adjusting to the roles of Spooky High.
Let's get down to business.
You there, Killing Machine and Abyssal Terror. Rude. I need an impressive ally in the fight against the regime of La Vase over in the 8th Circle of Hell. Input. Quippy response about your sense of fashion being from the 8th cycle of hell. I have no need for your robo-criticism. What I need is the power of being beyond the average monster to aid in my glories. A righteous, justified takeover. No thanks. I'd rather just write steamy fanfiction in which you and Damien are crack ship and who hate sex just to annoy you from annoying us. We need to act now while the King of Kings, Lave? Is that right this time? I might have said it wrong last time. Are distracted by throwing an adamantly adorable theme brunch. I am not leaving without one of you with me. Holy shit. She really means it. Time to help out your classmates. Guess you better decide on which one you don't like. School is full of tough choices, though. I like both of them, though.
So broken!
Tank, you want me to take a tank into the inner circles of hell? What a genius idea. Those arrogant Lave will never see it coming. They might even expect an attack from a fellow demon. One superior in looks, skill, and talent, far more deserving of ruling the 8th circle. But an attack by a tank, that's something the king and the kings would never anticipate. That was shockingly easy. True, but I still think it would be kind of steamy if they put their differences aside for some hot demon-on-demon action. Emotion found, gratitude, initiating sequence, thankfulness to Junior. Junior, I am thankful for your help. Thank you for it. Sequence finished. Gratitude with expression. Heart. Oh. Aw. How is a computer posing as a monster living as a student? So cute. Ugh, what a cutie pie. Also, cute, gaining 2 charm and 1 fun.
Sure.
Oh hey, they're all sitting at the same table. Sweet. You sit down with Zoe and Calc. Oh my god, why is his name so hard today? Calcus. I'm just gonna call Calc. Calculator? Oh my god, why am I struggling right now? Calculus. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. That is as she has a screaming man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity out through his eye sockets. Oh, good. Friend Zoe, I am afraid I must take issue with your current practice. What, eating? Eating is a manner in which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while avoiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice.
Are you for real?
Look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts raw malice and composite of despair. But still, don't judge me. I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you. So, I do not, however, wish that you would find another way to attain sustenance. You cannot stand to see these two at odds. Maybe you could convince Zoe to change her ways, or convince Calculus that they don't need changing. Are you telling me it's possible to eat food? That is in fact the primary purpose of food. Wow. Well, this changes everything. Toss me that brownie. Tossing the brownie is unnecessary because you are sitting right next to Zoe. But you don't agree with a woman who was insane. Who was an insane half corpse tied to a cafeteria table.
OMG!
This is delicious. Doesn't even taste like suffering a little bit. This is because it's a vegan brownie. You know, I never thought I could enjoy something that doesn't involve mutilating a person's body. And mind, you've opened my eyes today. But I'm not sure if I'm ready to go full vegan. Maybe it can be flexivir? I don't know what that word is. And is, as in sometimes eating vegan food, sometimes devouring people's minds and souls. It sounds okay enough. Query. What should we do with the gibbering human still affixed to the table? Oh man, I don't know. This is so embarrassing. Put him in the trash compactor, I guess. That does seem to be that seems to be official school policy, yes? You really bond with I need to find a better way to say his name, because it keeps hurting my brain every time I try and say it. Calculester? Damn it, just looking at that name hurts my brain, my dumb brain. Chester. Calculester. Cal. I'm gonna call him Cal. Yeah, that works. You really bond with Cal. Well, calling the convulsing mass of human flesh the garbage chute. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah.
Sure.
What's up?
You know what? Shit, why not? Let's buy a corpse.
Thanks.
That seems fun. Wait, that passed the whole dang day? Damn. Alright.
Sure.
The four most hateful people in our school?
Ugh.
Why are you carrying a corpse, idiot? What a shameful display of distaste. Yeah, what a noob carrying a corpse for noobs. Oh, corpse? I love corpses. I'm also super drunk. 3 most hateful people in school. Lesser known fact about corpses, they smell. And if the punch you because punching people is what I do.
Hi.
I'm Polly. I'm also like super drunk, so whatever Vera says. Yikes, despite your disregard for stupid social the school you feel like you're urged to please them, maybe because that's what this game is about. When you bought this corpse, totally told you it was a fashion accessory and that she was absolutely not trying to get disposed of a body. But now you're starting to feel like she might have fooled you. Time to lose. How can you convince them that the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory? You gather the corpse and place it on your head. Your classmates remain silent looking at you. Attention is great. You do your best to look serious and fashionable. I think what Junior is trying to tell us is that this corpse is a hot fashion accessory. Yes. Yes, indeed. The most fashion accessory are worn on your head, and hats, glasses, earrings, and hats. I think it's cool how he's wearing a corpse on his head, and he's still like really cool about it. Fuck, I'm like big time drunk. Like tomorrow my hangover will have a hangover. And I'm tripping on Junior wearing a corpse on his head. Am I tripping, or is Junior wearing a corpse on his head? I mean, I did a bunch of super shrooms earlier. Dude, what is wrong with you, Polly? Good God. You're not tripping, Polly. Well, you are tripping, but also Junior is in fact wearing a corpse on his head. I think I passed the skill check, guys. I think I got away with it. And you know what? He's doing it in such a confident way, I hereby conclude that the corpse counts as a very hot fashion accessory. It would also be a pretty convenient way of disposing the many corpses my venture might or might not have produced. I agree. Confidence is what really counts, and when deciding if something makes for a good accessory, even if that something is completely not hygienic or healthy. Being a corpse, still drunk, and all the signs that the degree, I'm not reading that, that's too many big words. The corpse is an acceptable fashion accessory as high as school social, blah, 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 blah. Today is bright day. Your corpse in your possession, you gain 2 charm and 1 smarts. Hell yeah.
Sure.
I probably will not buy that again. I got popcorn grease on my controller. Oops. I get it off. Farrah is spending her lunch period scheming as usual. Cal is looking on a mechanical approximation of a dismay. Now, if I can just get the poison into the next shipment of cafeteria food, the starving students will be forced to pay me instead of the prices of the food flakes. Farrah, no, do not do this. Why? Have you determined that it's unprofitable? No.
Pathetic.
Are you looking for a cut? Negative. Are you a RoboCop? You have to tell me if you're a RoboCop. I am not a law enforcer. What you are planning to do is wrong. Agree to disagree. Error. Cannot comply with a literal big words. Instructions, meltdown imminent. Oh no, this could get ugly. You need to chill Cal out and convince Farrah to change her ways. Cal is right, Farrah. I mean, did you even check to see if your poison is vegan friendly? Oh my god, you're right. My go-to poison uses bacillus blood in its base. It's good for routine political assessments and killing people who disagree with me, but for the mass operation like this, the bacillus rights activism will be up in arms, and some of them have lots of arms because they're octopi. Oh well, back to the drawing board. Looks like I'll have to find a plant-based poison to work with. Analyst Fred is still attempting an unethical plan, but it's no longer time scale and with animal-friendly ingredients. I accept this marginal improvement. Junior, you are technically a good person. Aw, he likes you, probably. I still have a corpse on me. I should probably get rid of it.
Sure.
I think I want to go have fun. I'm gonna go to the rave. Mr. Junior? Don't ever call me Mr. That's weird. I don't like that. You have a problem. If you have assumed your sexy secretary had to be a female, then shame on you. It's been leaked that I don't know who that is. Next issue will be included an article titled 10 Reasons Why Wearing a Corpse as a Fashion Accessory is Not Chic, then probably also a crime. I've done some research and found that the journalist is a bro called Fedora. What should I do, boss? Not so bold? I guess I wasn't bold enough for that. Boss, it worked. The Fedora Bro changed his article read. The other day I woke up to an unexpected surprise from Junior, the well-known trendsetter and corpse advocate. Junior murdered my parents and sent me their severed heads. So unoriginal. It seemed that he thinks corpses are situation to everything. Okay. Blah.
Sure.
See what happens when you try to have fun? Spot Cal tending to one of his plants, and you're about to ask you can help when Delilah swoops in to ruin it. Hello, friend Delilah. Delilah? Is that right? Did I say it wrong? You have to grace. Yes, it is I. Grace you with my presence. What are you doing, killing machine? I am watering my newest plant, friend.
So scrawny.
That's the scrawny seedling? Why, I bet it wouldn't stand a chance against me in an arm wrestling match. Probably not. I assure you, however, that Tavira is exceedingly strong and healthy. I have calculated the existing inherent research and taken every recommended precaution. Ha! Healthy maybe, but strong? There's only one way to become truly strong in this life. Tell me, what does your plant have? A rival? Technically, all plants are the rivals of another plant in the life or death struggle for sunlight, nutrients, and... Nonsense! I'm talking about one-on-one blood feud. Type of rival. Like me and the spicy red baby Damien. As Stevenia lacks blood, I suspect it also lacks blood feuds. Well, there's your problem. A rival pushes you to be your best self, so you can make life horrible for the one you hate. Your plant will never achieve its true potential unless you find it a suitable rival. I see. Well, I do want Steva to achieve its full potential. Ugh, you need to intervene. To end, so you can go back to flirting with Cal. Help him pick a rival.
So broken.
Wow, you really think so? I mean, of course, I'm great rival. I'm the greatest rival. Damien should be honored to be hated by the likes of me. And I suppose it would be selfish of me to restrict my enemies to just one. All right then. I formally declare us rivals for life. Now allow me to humiliate you by growing faster than you could ever hope to grow. My list shows that Tavia Wonder is now growing 0.87 or 0.8% more rapidly than average. This rivalry appears to be a success. Congratulations, everyone. Yes, congratulations, everyone, except your stupid plant, which I hate now because we are enemies. You really are the best at bringing people together. You gain 2 creativity and 1 charm.
Sure.
That's an interesting table. I'm worried I don't have the right stats to ask Cal to prom. Oh man, everybody's butts smell great. What the hell, Scott? I know you're a werewolf, but it's like a bouquet of butts. A butt bouquet. And look, at this, Junior is here too. Hey, I bet you also have a butt for me to sniff. Scott, I advise you to terminate your current course of action. What? Translating previous Udderverse into Scott read format. One moment, please. Scott, smelling butts equals bad. But how can smelling butts be bad when smelling butts is good? It is not good, it is bad. See, also uncouth, ill-advised, and totally nasty. Butts. Either Scott is malfunctioning or he's just been distracted by some fun new butts. Either way, you need to find a way to resolve this dispute.
Touchdown!
Oh, I already have one of those. Scott hands you a piece of purple construction paper on it written, "Can I smell your butt? Yes or no?" This is not a logically sound document. Allow me to assist. Cal prints out 500 copies of a very official looking form and hands them to Scott. He clearly put some thought into this. From A55, oh my god, request. Wow, it's even got a seal from the Borough of oh my god. Do you see now, friend Scott? It can be fun. Yeah, I'm going to pass out to everyone. With Scott gone, Cal prints out a single copy, a different form of hands to you. It's from something romance, a consent request. Nice.
Sure.
Aren't I a zombie? If a zombie had a corpse on it, wouldn't he just smell the same? I just realized that. I already smell like rotten body. Wouldn't another corpse on top of me not really smell that bad? Also, I've never been to the bathroom. I want to go there. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class, you hang out in the bathroom. You gain +0 shits and gain 2+ boldness. Huh. Afterwards, Cal manages to catch you alone. You can tell he's nervous because he prints out a piece of paper and says, "I am nervous," from his crotch. Hey Cal, bud, are you nervous?
Farewell.
Hello, friend Junior. I have recently completed an inventory of my feelings in response. I had found numerous romantic feelings for you. I am having trouble interpreting these feelings. Are you good? Are they good? Are they bad? Is your love a virus? I do not know. However, I hate to determine that the best way to find out is for sure to confront you directly. Would you like to go on a date with me? Yes or no? You immediately shout why, so loud that the passing students think you are having an external crisis.
I am happy.
Emotion found. Please. However, due to a lack of enormous experience on my part, I must rely on you to choose our date. Perhaps something that helps illuminate the monstrous condition. I love to be around organic and ordinary organic things. You know just one thing. This one sounds nice. You bust out candles and your whatever. Copy of Monster Hedgegravers being in time. Cal loves every nuisance of it, especially the part about how each monster is born, as many monsters dies as a single one, and turns into a ghost or a mummy or something. I don't know. You're on a roll, so you move on to another monster philosopher. Ludwig Frankenstein, Mary Shelley, Friedrich Banshee? Question mark? When you get into the part about Julian Henderson's transmutation, about how Dracula with a robot arm is no longer a Dracula but a robot Dracula, Cal turns to you. Jesus. That's how I know I'm getting tired, when I can't even read simple words like that. With love in his face. I have a deeper understanding than ever before of the monster condition. Perhaps perhaps you would like to replace some of your parts with robot parts. You can think of a lot of things you'd like to do with some robot parts right about now. You gain 2 smarts and 1 creativity. Alright. Hopefully it'll work. Like, hopefully we have the stats required to ask him. But we'll see. Well, that sounds like a good sign.
Sure.
Hey Cal, would you like to go to Monster Prom with me? Oh, I see. Searching valid excuse?
Mm-hmm.
You see, Junior, my family... Oh, are you serious,
Erasing
dude?
memory of this mess. Error! Error! Error!
Wow. Well, that sucks. Most likely to own a mayo jar as a pet. Mr. Masaji? Most artificial yet genuine. Ah, seriously? Dude. Sing. I felt like we did really good there. Ah, damn it. At least one out of the 3 games we played on stream today was good. Like, we got 1 date out of the 3 dates on stream today. Just too bad. There's a lot of hot dogs. That looks like Sunderland.
I'm gonna take you all tonight on a scary walk in the park. You will see how we have fun alright when sunlight's gone and it's time for dark. But feelings to vanish. The fun is to flourish.
100, Matt.
Checking at the entrance, right on time. Got your jockeys, got your glass. Just try to loosen up your mind. Get ready for a fiendish blast. But feelings to vanish. The fun is to flourish.
Ollie and Scott in the background there? Aw, the teddy bear. Stage prop, $15. Thanks for playing Monster Prom XXL. Well, I think I've been rejected by every single person in the game at that point. That sucks. But we managed to get we managed to at least get the bromance ending first time, so that's cool. Even if we got shot down by Miranda and we got shut down by Cal, which really did burn. Let's go nowhere together. You're my player too. That's really cute. There's a lot of secret endings, by the way. Not just, you know, not just winning, like getting prom date. Those are really cool concept arts. That's so cool. Is that everything? What did I miss? Is it you guys? Can I show fan art on stream? I don't actually know. God, that's so cool though. People are so talented. Look how amazing that looks. That gives me Undertale vibes. What's Undyne? Gives me Undyne vibes. Monster Sonas. That's so cool. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, I'm sure people have a lot of Sonas from this game because this game is so popular. Look how cute these are. I'd love to get a Sona drawn in the style of Monster Prom. Such a cute game. I love it. I'd probably want my Sona with Zoe, if I had to guess. Oh, someone has it with the shopkeeper. I didn't even think about that. That's super cute. Some of them don't even have it with them. They have it like with the players. That's cool too. Oh, look how cute that is. Even shows their @ on Twitter and stuff. Super cool. Super cute. Love that. So adorable. Look at this guy. That's cool. I like the way that guy looks. So cool. Oh, has it been 2 hours already? Yeah, see, I'd probably want one with Zoe. Zoe's probably my favorite. God, look how cool that is. I want to look at a couple more before I end stream. Is that what he looks like? Aw, man. Ah. Oh, that's cool. He's got a D&D shirt. And he's a skeleton. See, I love undead and I love monsters. That's so cool. Look how cool that skeleton boy is. Man. I love that so much. And that's Slayer. That's the monster that always tries to drop down and kill you. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Is that the narrator? Is that like a secret? Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know that the narrator had an asset in the game. God, look at that one. That's crazy. And this one looks cool too. They all look cool. Look at this two get air. Oh, that one's cute. Oh, that's cute too. That one looks super cool. Look how handsome he looks. I love that design. Oh, I like that. Look at the shirt on that one. That's so cool. Very pretty. I like it a lot. Dang it, I'm just looking at designs now. I should stop. Is that an otter? Scott is a good boy. He has a shirt. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. Look at that little stuffed animal. I love it so much. Oh, it's adorable. That's so cool. Is that a Doulahan? That's dope. We looked through them all. Okay. There's another pumpkin one. Snake. Oh. So cool. Alright. If you liked any of these guys like I did, go check them out. I don't own any of these. These are other people's, like, Sonas put in the game. These aren't mine. I don't own. This isn't my work, so I don't know if I have to say that just so I don't get in trouble for showing other people's Sonas on stream. I just wanted to look at the cute artwork. If you like their artwork, go check them out. Their stuff's in the thing when I click on the image. Like, I just took my glasses off, so I can't see too well now. But yeah, look. You can see it right there. That's a really cute pumpkin design. I like that a lot. How the, like, hair, where it's part of the pumpkin head, flops down. It's very adorable. But, let me get off the screen real quick, and we'll back out. Alright. That was a blast. I much more enjoyed that way more than the stream we did earlier today, and I'm very satisfied with this stream. I was not satisfied at all with the stream we did earlier today, so I'm glad that I came back and did this. I am dead tired now, for sure. I am probably gonna immediately fall. I'm like gonna not just fall. I'm gonna probably like just slump into bed after this stream. So as soon as you see the stream, and I'm probably gonna slump into bed. But thank you guys so much for watching Monster Prom. It was just a short little stream. That I wanted to do. And I had a blast, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. We got 1 out of the 3 we did. We managed to get the bromance, and let me know if you want to see more. 'Cause if I can get my brothers to play this, I would totally have a blast to do so. I know my brother's birthday's coming up on the 26th. I can maybe get him over to my house. Maybe I can get multiple of my brothers over. Maybe we can have like a 4-person Monster Prom stream, and I think that would be really, really fun. And until next time, I will see you nerdy motherfuckers next time. You sons of, I don't know. I'll see you nerdy nerds next time. Stay wacky, stay nerdy, and bye guys. Sorry, I'm really tired. I don't know what that outro was. That's not my usual outro. Let me know if you like it. That was dumb. I'm like really tired. Bye guys.